This is A News at 6.
It was a living nightmare, a fire in a high-rise apartment with people fighting to get out.
The fire has left a pregnant woman and her 4-year-old son dead and 2 other women in critical condition.
And that tragedy has raised new questions about how safe apartment towers can be when fire breaks out. Jackie Crandall has the story.
Me and my sister, we used to go everywhere together.
Fighting back tears, Laura Lee Walker shows pictures of her sister, 22-year-old Chanel Brown, and her 4-year-old nephew, Jashai.
So I was at a birthday party. Look at us, we're always together.
The mother and her son died after a fire broke out in their 9th-floor apartment in this building in northwest Toronto. 2 other women in the apartment are in critical condition after carbon monoxide poisoning. Now, fire officials are trying to figure out exactly what happened after witnesses told them they saw a woman leave the apartment, then go back in and close the door.
There are definitely aspects of this fire that cause us to be suspicious, yes. The activities of one of the occupants coming to the door, when we know from eyewitnesses that there were fire conditions ongoing within the apartment, definitely have a concern to us.
Word of the deadly fire has got the attention of firefighters in our region. This high-rise being built behind me is just one of 8 to be going up in the city of Barrie in the coming years, and that has fire crews going over their high-rise procedures. Jane Edwards of Barrie's fire department says the most important thing for residents living in a newer or older high-rise is to know when to stay in your unit or get out. He says the basic rule is if the fire is in your unit, try and get out. If it's not, then stay put and make sure no smoke is getting in.
If you hear the fire alarm, you make the decision whether to stay or go then. Don't wait for the fire department to show up and then leave, because your window of opportunity to leave safely has just diminished once the fire department shows up, because if there is a fire, it's possibly spreading through the building.
Edwards also took me inside this building, still under construction, to show me the materials like this red caulking used to keep residents safe.
An apartment is really just a firebox. It's got an hour fire separation on the walls, a 2-hour fire separation on the floor. Really, people are safe in here if they can keep the smoke out.
Barrie's fire department has also purchased 2 tower ladder trucks in recent years to deal with high-rise emergencies, and firefighters are also getting special training.
We've developed high-angle rescue teams and confined space rescue teams to deal with high-rise emergencies on buildings such as this.
And Edwards says there are 2 other circumstances in which you should always stay in your apartment or condo suite, and that is if you see smoke on the floor in the hallway on your floor or in the stairwell. Reporting live in Barrie for A News, I'm Jackie Crandall.